holding the button for that 2 seconds.
That 2 additional seconds allows him to be permanently, almost permanently immune. Not even joking.
But like,
almost permanently immune.
The payoff is
Your
you get an
team
extra
is
200
banning.
damage on top of your 400 damage that you have on it. So that's like,
Your team
I
is
don't know,
banning.
like, oh, I'm immune, but at level 1 I can chunk out pretty much almost your whole health bars. It's like, that's, I don't exactly agree with that. That's something a hard pass, but yeah. Starting off with the draft, Burmese Ghouls going to start off strong Kaja band here. Candy comeback with the Kimi, Kufra, it's
Your
looking to be the
team
same
is
sort of band
banning.
so far.
Yeah, and not to mention as well, they're not afraid to contest against Xbox as well, because Xbox pretty much slid here the entire drafts as well. And Grok as well, I think, is going to be one of the heroes to just completely ignore. Masha, I think.
The thing is, Candy Comeback has to kind of make the decision for themselves, like what they want to let through. And I think for the most part, Rock is great for them. X-Borg is kind of interesting because it might not necessarily work out. But, sorry, I mean, Burmese Ghouls has the choice.
Okay.
And X-Borg
Your
is going to be
team
the
is
pick.
picking.
Now, do they pick up the Grok here, or do they want something else?
Yeah, Grok for sure. Grok
Your
for sure.
team
Like,
is
it's
picking.
definitely a hero you don't want exactly want to pass off as well. We talked about S tiers, right? Top two S tiers right now with highest tanking abilities. Definitely high loss and drop, right?
Yeah.
Gato is on that
Your
level,
team
but
is
we saw how
picking.
Gato was a bit, hesitant to go for the commit there. But the only reason why Burmese Ghouls with the Gato Kacha was able to commit so much and just snowball their way through is just because they had this initial lead.
Yeah.
But despite that, his HP was dropping so far. You saw
Yes.
how it's like they were like 4K ahead in terms of economy, but Gato almost died most of the times against Candy comeback, right?
Agreed,
So
agreed.
imagine if they had the same economy, things would be a little bit different now.
I think more importantly, why Gato is like very situational. Like he wins if you have a lead, he wins games hard. However, like he doesn't have a lot of wave clear. His CC is strong.
Oh, yeah.
He's decently tanky, but his base stats
Lolita.
overall aren't as good as something like a Rock as a high loss.
Your
And
team
I think
is
that's where it kind
picking.
of like when the situation arises and you're running out of tanks, Gato is not too
Jawhead.
bad. Masha as well as
Your
Lolita going to be
team
the
is
going to
banning.
be the initial lock-ins for Candy Comeback. Very ideal, especially with the Masha. We all know Masha has kind of been devastating the tournament so far.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time someone picks a Masha, it's something that you have to worry about. On the other hand, Burmese Ghoul is going to be locking in both. Going to be locking in the Lunox, Hylos, as well as the Jawhead.
Yeah, a little bit of displacement and stunts here. Crowd control is going to be nice. But from the side of Burmese Ghouls here, we had, like you said, Masha, Lolita, and Esmeralda. They have
Your
so much to
team
open things
is
up towards the
banning.
mage drafts as well as towards the marksman division here. Because right now,
Agreed.
it seems like, hey, I can play a little bit of Esmeralda here. I can play a little bit of Chang'e
Your
as well,
team
which
is
is
picking.
smart because Burmese Ghouls, they had banned it off. That's definitely something they need to worry about as well.
Yeah, I don't know here, because in terms of the bans, I think it's pretty open-ended for both sides. I think the Jawhead is quite an interesting flex pick for Burmese Ghouls, and it seems like they really enjoy using the Jawhead, but it's kind of sad to see that they don't want something that can like hard carry games, but they want to have him in a position where it's, oh, you won't scale that well, you can make a lot of plays, you're going to be relevant if you land the injector. And that's kind of the condition which I don't enjoy, because you have to be so close to ensure you get that injector off.
But that's the thing, it's very similar to a Franco as well.
Agreed,
It's
agreed.
very similar to a mid-sitar as well.
But
So
at least Franco can do it at a
Gotta
safe
catch
distance.
okay, fair
Your
enough.
team
Fair enough.
is picking.
But in this case here, Gato Kacha seems to be
Yep,
Burmese
same
Ghoul
comp.
going to be taking the same comp again. And they really enjoy this, apparently.
Yeah, and I think this is particularly interesting because now Candy Comeback has to really make a decision, because we know for a fact Masha is going to be going up against the Jawhead, and they kind of need mid-control here. The Grok is going to be a great addition to the team, but again, do they want to make that same mistake where they walk in, they don't have the high loss this time, somebody either takes a Revitalize, and they have to beg the question, like, do we win this level 1? Which I would say is arguably in Burmese
Your
Ghouls'
team is
favor.
picking. Carry.
Wait.
Hey man, it's
wait.
not the first time we've
No,
seen...
no, no, wait. Am I seeing this wrong?
No, it's right.
Am I seeing this right?
I
It's-
don't like it, but
it's-
I have to say, it's annoying to deal with.
It's a Nana.
Yeah, have you not seen it? It's been in the meta for a real long time. She's a hero. She's a hero at MLBB. She's been there for like a really long time. Very early hero. Reworked a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. I would prefer other mages for sure, But I think they have to really think about this because now they're going to be lacking a lot of magic damage, which, fair enough. Okay. Nana, as your main mage, I think you're hoping a little, you're begging a little too much for it. Like, you're hoping for a little too much for her to scale.
Okay, I like the Nana pickup if you're playing like a support. I like the Nana pickup if you're playing like this kind of poke annoying damage. But based on the drafts here, I feel like they don't exactly have enough damage output. Honestly speaking, from getting up back, I don't think they have enough damage to compensate with the Nana.
Agreed.
I might be wrong, but still.
I mean, sure. I don't think it's gonna work. Personally, I don't think it's gonna work out. I think they just need something that has some strong early game clear. They could have gone for the Gushin. They could have gone for something else. But I think Nana overall is a safe-ish pick because even if you do get caught out, her passive allows you to kind of escape from those situations.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
So I guess I guess since game one, I hope it didn't get too much to their heads that it's like, oh, we messed up level 1. Let's pick a hero so that we can kind of contest that level 1, but also if we die, it's like we're not gonna get punished too hard.
I think you can still play Nana in the off lane. It's great, but your main mage is a Nana.
Yeah, no, I disagree with it absolutely, like 100% here. But I want to be proven wrong. I'm definitely giving them the benefit of the doubt here.
Fair enough.
I'm expecting Bister to be playing out of his mind in this game.
Fair enough here, Gideon. But ladies and gentlemen here, this is going to be Candy Comeback going up against BURMESE GHOULS, pulling out a crazy strategy here. But now Kona on the Masha is going to poke his way through. And look at that, PFV and DV, half HP down already.
Yeah, Jawhead just does not win these trade-ups. And these are one of the matchups where Masha is actually favorable. Strangely enough, favorable, even though she pretty much loses to every other matchup in the game. Jawhead can't really do too much because Konak easily, until level 2, that's when PVG might actually make something happen here.
Well, speaking of which, nothing much happened here. I think Candy Comeback, they've definitely learned their lessons from previous games here. Do not contest it, just overextend. Play it safe here, get those levels up. They have their advantage. Lolita and Marsha and Grok needs those levels. And then we might potentially see a couple of 4v1 situations here. And not to mention as well, I think Granger definitely needs a little bit more farm from side Candy Comeback before it actually comes online. So maybe the Blade of Despair as well as the Jungle Blades comes in. This is where they will start hitting those damage. But BURMESE GHOULS, are they going to let that slide? That's going to be the thing here. Because right now, they're diving on towards this Gato Gacha. Here comes the ball. And the dodge as well. Revitalize. The Hex. Where's the Hex? Okay, he's here.
Yep, I mean, Ice, he knows what he has to do. He understands he doesn't clear waves very fast, but he can survive a lot of damage. And now Masha, forced to be pushed out of the bot lane. They're going to get a lot of damage there.
Mistake.
Yeah, no, it's still okay. They're dedicating too many resources on top side. They're losing pressure mid and bottom. And again, another kill going over. But let's look at the replay one more time. Because if you look at the mini-map in the replay itself, you can see that Jawhead has free farm down to the bot lane. He's going to break that bottom lane very, very soon. Mid lane is so far ahead already, dedicating 4 members up into the top side, having so many there. They might have lost a lot more gold than they should have.
Well, BURMESE GHOULS, they try to play a little bit sneaky play. They're gonna shut them off here. I like this rotation as well. You saw how Hit 01, they went to this buff here. The whole intention is just to buy time of PV and DV to take this tier 1 here. So great decision. Now the map is kind of open as well. This is where they're gonna go and try and contest the turtle. Maybe try to buy a little bit of time here. Nana is level 5 now from the start of Candy Comeback.
Yeah, I mean 2 minutes 30 seconds. They already have a turtle. They already have bot tier 1. They're going to be losing their bottom side a lot. Like, their entire jungle is going to slowly get collapsed. The mid lane is going to be broken down at some point. BURMESE GHOULS are looking in prime position. Candy Comeback needs to get like a good fight in now.
Well, speaking of which, will they be able to contest this here? Because as of now, Conan scouts out Gato once again here with the high and dry. He hits a lot here, but it's only one man here. And that thought for now. Here comes the dive. Maybe he's just gonna play a little bit sneaker. The revitalize is there. Where's the glorious popping? Here it is. They want to set things up here. They baited them. Candy Comeback just got baited. KK01. The flicker injector pulls one. Here's another. Now, Nana, you're gonna be a donkey, and I don't know what you're gonna be running here. Sorry, a raccoon in this regards. And that's pretty much.
pretty unlucky. I would say that was a pretty good 50-50 for Candy comeback. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this replay. Look at Lolita. She has the Numenon Blast. Ice is just like, no, I'm not gonna let you do it. Had the Numenon Blast actually landed, they might have been able to pick up the Lunox before she was able to go into her next form. But unfortunately, Ice he had the eye. He saw the Numenon Blast coming. He caught 2 people off of the taunt.
Yeah, I like how PV and DV was playing as well. Like the ejector toss, you talked about the flicker ejector was just devastating, and Candy Comeback did not expect that at all. And we were expecting Nana to just put out those dolls here, try and stall the track here, maybe even poke out a couple of frames, but unfortunately it just doesn't connect here.
Yep, and now Conan, he's kind of in this awkward position where he needs to get farm, but there's just nothing he can really do about it. Like, even in the top side, he has to deal with the carry, who just completely outranges him. Even at level 4, he has to go for an all-in, which he doesn't win at that point in time. So it's like, what can you really do?
Oh, well, you can always kill off PV and DV right now because it's all by himself. There's 2 guys diving in here, but at the same time, they have to back off. Kid 01 is on the side as well. Top side, Kid Ice gonna try and poke Conan as well, where he is gonna back off, but uh-oh, this is gonna be a dead one.
Yep, North's gonna take a little too much. He thought he was out of range, takes a little bit too much damage, goes down, and Ice is just having the time of his life here. Like, the moment he has his ult, he's like, all right, let's go for a dive. And maybe he's walking around, he's not too scared of this. He knows Lunox is coming into the backside, pops the Revitalize, and now Conan is in trouble. Numenon Blast gonna slow that down just enough. They're gonna turn it around. They actually find a catch. Burmese Ghouls disrespect Candy comeback and get bit in the foot for it.
Yeah, the Numenon Blast was a clutch one as well. That was what they needed here. However, here comes the ejector, the taunt as well to set things off here. Now, they're gonna give chase to Mister, and Mister will get taken down. Burmese Ghouls also splitting fight as Ace007 gets another one here. The 007 James Bond getting those kills, and here, closest to James Bond with the briefcase here, Taunt MVP is running away with cats between his toes.
No. The ultimate is already there. He secures the kill. DV, he's just holding his own, pops the regen, but the Sky Guardian's Avatar just locks down Conan, and like Ice, he knows what he's doing. He is very confident that he's not gonna die.
What a support, what a saves here coming from Ice as well. Like, if he didn't dive that here, I'm pretty sure PV and DV would have just died dead in there.
Yeah.
What a clutch save, but now the buff is gonna be out for contestants here. Burmese Ghouls, are they gonna take it? Unfortunately, the retribution from the Nana will secure it. Ice Queen 1 is up on Bister now, and Candy Comeback, they're actually putting Burmese Ghoul at bay.
I mean, they're trying to hold on, but again, we're looking at the gold. 8K goldie coming in from Burmese Ghouls. Burmese Ghouls really are taking their time here. Like, they don't want to make too many mistakes because, again, there's a lot of disengaged tools from Candy Comeback, and they just have to kind of choke them out until they have their next item power spike, which should be in about like 1 or 2K more to kind of finish off, especially for the carries. Yep, there it is. Athena Shield coming in for Ice.
I'm worried for that. Like, the Athena Shield is going to be able to block out all the magical damage output coming from Nana as well, coming from Mister. And Mister right now is like the Ice Queen 1, so he needs a couple more items if you really want to scale as well into the later stage of the game. But it's tough. It's tough.
Wow, really greedy build coming in from the carry. He's trying to build both the Endless Battle as well as the Golden the Golden Scepter at the same time.
Why not?
Yeah, it's like, I've got the extra gold. Don't worry about it, guys.
Eagle Reach here. Ice gonna stall their way through. Here comes the barrier as well. It's gonna try and buy things down. Candy Comeback. Do they want to contest this here? But the shield coming from Lolita gets baited out. It seems to me they're gonna be focusing on the turtle again from the side of Burmese Ghouls.
Yep, and now Turtle going into the side of Burmese Ghouls, what they want to do after that is kind of really look for a potential dive, set up especially to get priority over the top side, and then look to play on the bottom side.
Oh, hold that thought for now because Ice catches on the Nana. They can't seem to pop the Raccoon out, but Norse, he's gonna get paid off. The stun is there. Revive is a little bit too late. Here comes the Glorious Fireway. The Sky Guardian Avatar is there as well. Connects onto multiple players, and Tops, he's pretty much there. The double revitalize and the Tops back as well. The ejector for BB and DV.
Oh my gosh. It's just the casual layup. Once in a while, he just comes on and it's just like, hey, you think you're saving? Nope.
Alley-oop, my friend. But I gotta see that here. That feels like a basketball scene all over here. Like, casually flickers. Alley-oop.
Double viral.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, alley-oop. Wow. And not to mention, he was like, what, one step ahead? He anticipated him to do that before he actually did it. Wow.
Yep. And now Ace got the golden staff, and then Carry is going to be pretty much unstoppable for the most part. Level 13 on top of that, like, oh boy, Candy comeback. They're in the exact same position that they were in the previous game.
What a crazy game indeed here, but the lead here right now is about 10,000 of hit from the side of Burmese Ghouls, and I'm not too sure if Candy Comeback can defend against this here.
I mean, there are opportunities. You can make plays. There are playmaking capabilities, but right now, their biggest win condition, Masha, is just so far behind. Like, she really needs a lot of gold to get her going.
Yeah, definitely here, but with the turtle buff up on towards Kid as well, here comes initiation. Where's the Tonic Glorious Pathway getting used as well? Burmese Ghouls, they will clean house. Killing spree for Kid 001. They get North with the ejector as well. CC. What can they do? It's time to concede soon. Burmese Ghouls, they're gonna try and take this game 2-0, but the tier 3s are getting pretty much exposed.
Burmese Ghouls are just bustling their way in. They're like, we know we have items. We're going to walk right into base. What are you going to do? And they're forcing them into a rock and a hard place. Sky Goddess Avatar comes right in. They pick up an easy kill. Killing spree coming in for their carry. They're going to be knocking onto their crystal. And yes, they have just muscled their way through into the base.
Well, 2-0 indeed. Burmese Ghouls. Very fantastic performance. But the Jawhead pickup